In our last lesson, I introduced the fact from the scriptures that because you're a Christian, you've got enemies. You're smack dab in the middle of a centuries old spiritual conflict. And because you've got enemies, I asked, who are you going to get to watch your back? As if you already don't know who the Bible is going to say. The other side of that who question is, why would they want to watch your back? Why would they? Now, this is something you might not want to hear what the Bible has to say. The answers are demonstrated from the life of someone who was, sad to say, unique. Sad to say because he was unique for doing merely what we're all supposed to be doing. Let's begin. In the 3rd year of Hoshea, son of Elah, king of Israel, Hezekiah, son of Ahaz, king of Judah, began to reign. He, Hezekiah, was 25 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 29 years. His mother's name was Abijah, daughter of Zechariah. He did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, just as his father David had done. There's both your answers. 1, the Lord, and 2, doing what is right in his eyes. Since the answer to the first one is a no-brainer, as if you already don't know what the Bible is going to say, let's spend most of our time on the second, which is something you might not want to hear what the Bible has to say. Now, for anyone, you and me included, but especially for a leader, for anyone, to do what is right in the eyes of the Lord means not being politically correct. And that which was politically incorrect back then, with regard to doing what is right in the eyes of the Lord, is exactly the same as today. This pattern for sad to say uniqueness has not changed, but you and I, we need to hear this. Let's continue. He removed the high places, meaning every other worship site, the sites of all other gods, little g, but the Lord's. If Hezekiah had written The Sound of Music, that one song would go something like, high on a hill sits a smashed up pagan temple, lay yodel, lay hee hoo. Sorry about that. I got carried away. He smashed the sacred stones. And he cut down the Asherah poles. He broke into pieces the bronze snake Moses had made, for up to that time, the Israelites had been burning incense to it. It was called Nehushtan. Like I said, as a king, unique, sad to say, for merely doing right in the eyes of the Lord. Pragmatically and courageously, this meant that he was in no way at all politically correct. And his uniqueness for back then is the pattern for our living today. This is what the Bible teaches, though we may not want to hear it. The point is, we cannot do what is right in the eyes of the Lord and at the same time be politically correct with the people who have rejected him. Next lesson, more right thing in the eyes of our one and only Lord.